Hey everybody, and welcome back to Crack and Jay's dating venture, where we explore men and women's interests. Today, it's all about the women.
And I'm Crack.
Today, we're taking
I
a
forgot
dive.
how to do this. It's been so long.
We're taking a dive, and we want to find out what you guys like. Listen, in the dating world, it gets a little tricky, okay? And we need to know what your interests are, me specifically. So, let me ask you, and y'all hit us up after this. We like skinny, fat, muscular, in between,
You can't say fat anymore.
short, tall. That didn't sound good.
Something just
Short.
fell out there.
Short, tall, guy that works out, guy that's an asshole.
She's yelling.
Hold up. Maybe she needs help. He'll be right back. Don't worry about it.
Let Jay fill in the gap.
But anyways, like I was saying, guy that works out, guy that's an asshole, sweet guy, nice guy, whatever. Y'all let us know. Because we're dying to know. I'm dying to know. He might be dying to know, but he's engaged, so maybe not. But I've just been curious. I need to know what the spectrum is, what we're looking for. What's in the trend today? What's hot today? What guy is hot today, more specifically? But get right into the drink of the day. My drink today is the Shiner, I believe it's pronounced Orale, Mexican style cerveza. I think it's like, like Andale. Orale. I think that's how it's pronounced. But what I found neat about it, there's a nice little message on the back here. I'm going to read to you guys.
Got a nice little leg action in there. Oh.
Dang.
Oh.
360.
Do a little spin around. Get comfortable before I sit down.
But it says the O'Reilly or Orale can mean many different things. It's a rallying cry to get your homebody buddy out of the house. It's a way to show undying love when your team makes an incredible comeback. It means you're up for whatever the night throws your way, and you probably roll with a crew that feels the same. Through it all, there's no better companion than our authentic, refreshing Mexican-style cerveza. Now, I gotta say, first sip I took of this tasted just like college. So, I don't know. Hell, the first sniff I got of it reminded me. What you got, Crack?
I have a nice ice cold Miller Lite disguised as a Bud Light seltzer.
There we go. Let's see.
Yeah, let's go ahead and.
It's
It's my first time ever trying Miller Lite since last week.
What are you wearing, Crack? What you got on your upper body there?
I brought the Hawaiian shirt back out. And if you can't tell by my voice and Jay's voice, we both have mono. We don't know who gave it to who, but the scholars will answer that one day.
But only one person made the first move for the kiss, and it wasn't me. So
shut up. But anyways, what the hell was I saying? Oh, yeah, Hawaiian shirts. Yeah, it's cold and rainy, but guess what? Mind your own fucking business. Makes me feel like I'm at the beach.
How would they have known whether it was cold and rainy or not today?
Well, I think they know what the weather's like outside, and I think it's going to be cold and rainy for the whole week. There's a low of 18 degrees in Texas.
Perhaps.
You know how scary that is? Livestock will die.
I want to. So before we get into, actually, let's do your 3 C's and then we'll
All
do
right.
this.
I've gotten back on a Game of Thrones kick. It's like my 4th time watching it. Yet, when it's a real good show, you're really paying attention when it's a real good show. But every time you rewatch it, you pick up on something you didn't know before.
Y'all gonna think
you
I'm
didn't
crazy.
notice.
Never seen it, but I've been willing to give it a go. It's in my queue for shows. I'm watching a ton of shows right now, so
He probably knows
We'll
the
see.
women in it, though, and we're going to find
yeah,
out.
yeah.
We're going to find out.
Maybe.
Everybody's looked up those on Google at some point or another. So we're going to do some ladies of Game of Thrones this week. First and foremost, my personal favorite, Cersei Lannister. You know who that is, huh?
Cersei.
Cersei, yeah.
No.
God.
The only one I know is Daenerys.
Yeah, she's on there. Daenerys Targaryen.
Yeah.
Cersei is one of the main characters. She's like the evil lady that is queen
She a twin?
of the 7 kingdoms. Yeah, she is a twin.
Okay, yeah,
Correct.
I know which one that is.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, little brotherly love she enjoys.
Right.
And then Loust.
Loust.
Last, yeah, sorry.
Loust. I'm gonna have to.
This mono is kicking my ass. Thanks. Anyways, last one. Let's go with Marjorie. I'm torn now. Let's go with Sansa. Sansa Stark.
Describe that one to me.
Sansa Stark. That's the tall, redheaded girl.
She's the one that Joe Jonas was married to.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. You know her.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
wish you
bet.
knew their characters better because that would make this choice much more interesting.
Well, I'm gonna coitus Daenerys,
Okay. Sounds good.
and I'm gonna cuddle. What was the last one's name?
Sansa.
Sansa, and I'm gonna castrate the twin.
All right.
I don't know. The screwing around with your brother, that's a little bit of a red flag to me. I don't know about you guys, but I don't know. Maybe maybe you like that, but for me personally, I'm not rocking with the brother fucking. But
We're pretty close to Arkansas. You better watch your mouth.
But Daenerys, that's obvious. Come on, she got some dragons, bruh. I mean, it's gonna be hot and steamy no matter where you're at. See what I did there? And then Sansa.
Sansa Stark. Yeah.
Sansa. Yeah, I mean, I don't know a whole lot about her, but she looks good, and she looks like she'd be a good big spoon. She's probably taller than I am, and I'm pretty tall, so
Yeah, maybe.
that's mine.
Well, I would say coitus Cersei. Show her what she's missing. And she also just obviously
What if
needs
she's
love.
not as impressed?
Nobody.
That's
Come on. It's me.
Nah, yeah, you're right. You're right.
It's me.
You're
Come
right.
on. Let's
I'm gonna
go.
watch my mouth.
I'm dead. But she just seems like she needs a lot of love too. Like somebody just did her wrong as a child in her upbringing. She had it rough.
Well, I'll tell
she
you
got
who did
forced
her
to
wrong.
marry a guy who was drunk all the time, didn't care. Like she's had it rough.
Well, I'll tell you. Who did her
Unpopular
wrong.
opinion, and also unpopular opinion. You're not gonna know what the hell I'm talking about.
That's right.
But Cersei is honestly one of my favorite characters because she is so true to her character. She doesn't fake any part of her being. She is always cold. She does things exactly how she sees fit, and nobody changes her mind.
Your cat got me.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Anyways, admiral qualities. She just chose to use them the wrong way. I'm gonna go ahead and copy you here and cuddle Sansa.
Okay.
Because
Yeah, tell me a little bit about Sansa.
I don't want to ruin the whole show.
Okay, that's
You
fair.
might decide to watch it.
That's fair.
But she has a very rough life in the show. Like majority of the show,
Just looks like she needs a hug.
majority of the show, she is basically held captive and
Okay.
just tortured mentally every day. So she needs a little bit of love. And unpopular opinion, I'm gonna castrate Daenerys because her character just does a whole 180 by the end of the show, and I hate her guts. But I don't want to ruin the show for everybody.
Is she not like a main antagonist like the whole show?
No, she's not an antagonist.
Oh, really?
She's more of a protagonist
Really?
until the very end. And she, like I said, her character throughout
But
the
you
show
know
just
what?
does a full 180.
I just realized she did a little cousin screwing too, didn't she?
We can't get into that because that
Okay.
ruins some of the show, but it was not a cousin, no.
Okay.
But anyways, I can't stand the character flip. Like, she just completely loses her way in the show and just turns into the rest of her family.
But you don't think that fits into the plot?
Yeah, I'm sure it does, but you can also rush that. I haven't read the books. I would need to read the books because they have to be better than the last season.
Did you watch the prequel that's about her family?
I haven't watched it yet.
Me neither.
No, I just decided to start over Game of Thrones and said, forget House of Dragons. So
I'll check it out eventually. I know it's only one of the greatest shows of all time,
it is
apparently.
very good. It's
So-
the last season that just sucks, just like House of Cards.
Yeah.
Like, the last season, and it's like budget stuff and just rushing things for no reason. Like,
I still haven't watched that.
yeah.
I
You
watched
still-
all 5 seasons. I hadn't watched the 6th one yet.
Oh, you need to watch the last season just to be disappointed.
Just to be disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
but I have enjoyed it up to that point.
Yeah.
I'm scared though. I'm scared to dip my toes into the sixth season. It's just I have seen quite a few of those kinds of shows, and I can't name one off the top of my head right now that just kind of had a floppy last couple seasons or last season, and it really screws you up because you'll be so into a show, and then the end of it is just it's so bad that it makes you almost regret watching the shit. Regret.
I heard
Almost
you.
regret
I
watching
heard
the
you
show.
say regret.
Regret.
That was pretty funny.
Would we cut it out?
What do we shut up?
No, but now shows that are perfect from beginning to end that I can name off the top of my head. Number 1, Breaking Bad.
That was gonna be my first one.
Number 2, Shameless.
Never watched
Number
that.
3, it's worth it. Number 3 is very raunchy though, so I mean, pick your poison. Number 3, I really enjoyed Dexter from beginning to end. That might be a somewhat hot take. I don't know. I think a lot of people enjoyed Dexter, but I enjoyed it from beginning to end, and I was actually sad it was over when I finished it. Another one newly that I finished. Shameless, not Shameless. I just said Shameless.
It's the mono brain.
The new one. What's it called, man? What's the one I've been telling you about? With the Marshal, the U.S. Marshal.
I know what you're talking about, but I can't think of the
What
name
the
of it.
hell is the name of it? Oh, okay.
Oh, it's so good you can't remember.
I
the
can't remember the
title.
name of it right now. It's about a U.S. Marshal, and I can't even think of his name. It's the main character. But if you know, you know. That show was great from beginning to end. Had a great ending all the way around. Great show. And then they actually made a new series, a spinoff of it. It's kind of a sequel this year or last year, I guess I should say. It's a new year. What the hell is the name of that
happy
show?
2024, everybody. Hope your year started off great.
Wow.
Ours didn't.
What in the
But
world?
Hope it started off wonderful for everybody
That's
else.
gonna kill me, bro. Where's my phone?
I don't know.
You sitting on it?
Maybe.
You got it warm and everything. Hold on. And so before we get into discussion topics real quick,
This is going to be a stupid one, though. We're talking about, I just want to name one that's just going to be completely off the wall.
what show?
Yeah. And it's a stupid little 30-minute show that comes on TBS. Big Bang Theory.
Okay.
Their character development
Yeah.
from beginning of the show to the end is phenomenal, and the storyline's honestly pretty good. It's goofy. But
another one like that, New Girl. Did you ever watch New Girl?
Uh-uh.
That's a good one. You know, and I actually just thought of an example of one that was great, and then the ending was meh. How I Met Your Mother. Did you watch all
I
of How I
never
Met Your
finished
Mother?
How I Met Your Mother. I used
Don't,
to just
bro.
watch pieces of it.
Don't. I'm just telling you right now. That show's called Justified, by the way, the one I was talking about. But before we get any farther into that, I want to go ahead and I'm not a big fan of finishing off your show with crowd work. So I want to go ahead and knock out these questions that we've posted and asked you guys. So I'm going to start on WikiLeaks because I believe we have not read those yet. And the question was, once again, ask us absolutely anything. So I actually read, I saw a couple of these, and there's some good ones. I appreciate y'all. There's quite a few of them. This one I really like. If people had 100 HP, like in video games, then what would a 1 HP injury be? And I already got my answer. Do you have one?
No. We're saying something that causes 1 HP?
Yeah, what kind of injury would be a 1 HP injury?
I don't know, like smoking your finger in a door.
I think that'd be a little more.
It might be a little more. I don't
My
know.
1 HP is a paper cut. That's what I'm going with.
That works. How about
'Cause-
stub toe?
Okay.
Slamming the finger, sometimes that thing's numb. You can't
I
really
mean, hell,
use
what
it,
if you
so
break it?
Yeah, but I'm not. I'm talking about just stub toe here.
Stub toe,
You just
yeah.
hit your toe on the side
Bang
of
it
something.
on the
walking.
corner of a
Yeah.
table. Yeah, I agree with that. That's probably 1 HP. That's probably borderline 2. I think the paper cut is just riding the line. Like, it doesn't do any damage, but it freaks you out at the same time. Some people are weird about paper cuts. Like, that kind of thing freaks me out. Some people are weird about fingers, and most of the time paper cuts are on your fingers and things because people aren't usually picking up pieces of paper with their toes. But some people are kind of weird about paper cuts, so maybe mentally it might be a little more than 1 HP. Who knows? But I think physically, I think a paper cut is going to be a 1 HP injury, and a stub toe is a pretty good one too. I think a stub toe would 100% probably be 1 HP.
We've read a couple of these
Have we?
because we read the colors.
Oh yeah.
We've read that one.
Yeah. But
Maybe
there's
we
two.
haven't.
There's two more. We read the color one last episode.
Okay.
Yeah. And the conspiracy theory. Now these two we haven't. So next up is, what's your best fart story?
I'll go first on that
Go
one.
for it.
I had a classic sitting in class, tried to cover with a cough. And absolutely, I thought it was just going to be one of those quick ones, and this thing lasted a minute. And it was just like dead fucking silence afterwards. And this was in college, not high school. So it was really not a fun experience for me. I was not very happy after that, but yeah, it's just classic. I was just sitting there. I was like, little.
Mine. Mine.
Was that you?
Sitting right next to you.
Yeah.
What do you think? Mine. I was in Bass Pro Shop, and I was playing on that elevator that passes by the fish tank, And me and a couple buddies were screwing around, and I decided to let one loose on the elevator, and they thought it'd be funny to take off running the moment the elevator opened without telling me. And so I let it rip. Right about the doors were about opening when I let it rip. And I'm talking about, it's one of those ones that catch you off guard where it's a lot louder than you expected. You thought it was just going to, but it's one of those, you know what I'm talking about? Little squeaker. Dude, there was a family waiting on the outside. The boys split opposite directions. They didn't say a word to me. I'm still standing there, shocked. Just released my bowels. And then the family walks on the elevator, and they all heard it happen because the elevator door was opening when I did it. And they walk on the elevator, and they're looking at me, dead eye contact when they walk on. And then they just kind of piled in behind me, and that was, I had to stay on the elevator with them. I didn't walk off.
That's pretty tough.
Yeah. They didn't say a word to me either. Not one.
What would they say?
I mean,
I also hate when people try and make small talk on elevators. If we're talking, if we're being honest, I hate like an elevator small talk. I also hate walking down the hall and every person you pass, you have to make eye contact with and
nod your head or something.
Yeah, just acknowledge them. Like, why do we even need to acknowledge each other?
And then people talk shit when you don't. And it's like, can I just mind my own business? Is that a problem?
Yeah.
I mean, would you rather me walk by and say, "Go fuck yourself"?
Yeah, because that's what I'm thinking. What was the last question we needed to answer? Oh, here we go. Will. I'm so excited about this because if this is the Will I'm thinking of, I've been waiting on you to ask a question. If you win the lottery, would y'all tell anybody? You want to go first?
Yeah. If I won the lottery, I would not tell anyone. Matter of fact, I would actually go find. I'm no professional in this, so I don't know what the correct term for this is. But I would go find one of those guys who make fake passports and help you fake your death. That's not the government. And I would just disappear off the face of the earth.
Why would you need to fake your death? Why wouldn't you just fucking
disappear?
Just move somewhere where people aren't that
I'd fake my death and I'd change my name.
That's stupid. Well, you can change your name
I'd be a
after.
completely different person, and no one. And would. But okay.
That's also highly illegal. Like the way you're talking about going about it.
Let me tell you about the fake death part, though. So I would fake my death. The sole reason for me faking my death is I've kind of always wanted to attend my own funeral. So I would fake my death, and before moving out of the country or doing whatever, hell, maybe I'll just stay in the country with a new identity. And then every time somebody be like, "Don't I know you?" I say, "No, not a chance. He's dead."
I'm new here.
Yeah, I'm new here. This is my first time on planet Earth. But yeah, I'd probably go to my own funeral, watch Crack shed a few tears,
No.
and he'd probably have a
You've
speech
already
prep for
spilled
me
the guts to me, so now I'm gonna know. I'm gonna be at your funeral and I'm gonna be like, wait a
too.
minute.
Crack's not even going to be in a seat. He's going to be on the outskirts of the tree line looking for me.
I'm gonna be in a trench coat out there,
He's going to be in a ghillie suit
and he's gonna
with
walk
some
up.
binoculars.
He's gonna walk up and be like, "Took you long enough."
It'll be like the ending of a movie. I'll walk up and I'll tap you on the shoulder and I'll say, "Fancy meeting you here." And you'll turn around and it's me, and you're like, "I fucking knew it." And then
And then they got that classic rock that plays
Yeah.
at the end of like
Yeah.
Transformer movies.
oh yeah.
Yeah, dude.
There
we
goes my hero. And then we get the greatest dap in history, right?
And then we did.
God, yep. And that's the end of it. Roll credits. I think that's pretty solid.
Yeah. Me, I would not tell more than about, I don't know. I'd probably tell you, if I'm being honest. I'd probably tell you, my parents, and Anna, obviously. And that'd probably be it. I'd get all my shit in order. I'd probably continue working until all of my shit was in order and I knew what I was about to do. Like, day I got the money.
Yeah.
And then I would just dip and not say anything to anybody.
Yeah.
I would definitely have to
I think
move.
that's the best thing you do. I mean, otherwise you're gonna have to go to like witness protection or something. Like, there's no way.
If we're talking about win the lottery, I'm talking about like this Powerball shit that's been going on like 500-600 million.
Yeah, not
like,
pulling 1,000 out of the
Yeah.
gas station or something.
Yeah.
Talking about billions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Win that. You definitely have to move too. Like, there's no way
No.
you don't move from the place you're at because so many people know you.
I don't even think
And
you can
people-
stay in the country, dude, to be honest with you.
Probably not, but I'd probably keep a house here, but I'd probably move somewhere else. It's a lot simpler, dirt poor kind of island life.
Yeah. I mean, there was that one guy that won the Powerball, and he bought like a $50 million mansion in the hills or something.
I wouldn't do all that.
God, it was on the news and everything. I was like, you.
I can tell you, this wasn't
Jesus.
part of the question, but if I got the money, I would buy beautiful vacation homes in the States. First off, is what I'm talking about. I buy beautiful vacation homes. I buy one in Boston because I love Boston to death. I'd buy one in the mountains, probably Jackson, because that's where all the rich folks are. They wouldn't blink an eye seeing another rich person. And then probably beach, condo, or house.
Yeah.
I'd have one every location that I would like to travel to
Oh,
regularly.
absolutely. Yeah. One
Like,
of the
and
mountains.
my
one on the
house wouldn't
beach.
be ridiculous. I'd have everything in my house that I wanted, Like, I'd probably have home gym, home
Yeah.
theater kind of stuff. But I wouldn't build like a ridiculously sized mansion for no reason. That's just
Yeah.
a ton to clean and worry about for nothing.
No,
I would just have everything that I wanted there, and I would travel. That's what I would do.
Yeah. Just move around. dude.
Personally.
No responsibilities anymore,
Yeah.
per se. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, and I mean,
anyway.
you can invest in plenty of things. I mean, you
Yeah.
can invest in just stupid stuff. Like, honestly, you could live off the interest from a
And
savings.
speaking of investing and having all the money, I want to point out something stupid real quick. And if you believe any of these people, I'm sorry, but you might be stupid yourself. You might need to go take a test or something. But these rich people that you see online and these motivational speakers and these people that speak on topics and have courses of get rich quicks and all this and that and all, and they have these tips for staying rich and getting rich, and all of them say it's because we don't spend our money. We're rich because we don't spend it. That's bullshit. It's absolute bullshit. All right. And how fun is being rich if you're not going to spend the money? I mean, come on. Like, you got the money to do whatever you want, and you're trying to convince me that you're not spending it, and you just go into the grocery store every day and just driving around in a Toyota Camry, because your Toyota Camry looks an awful lot like a Ferrari. But I mean, who am I? But I mean, it's just you can't. Yeah, you can't believe that mess, man. Those people, just to get to the point they're at, they had to spend money. You can't just get rich without spending money. I mean, like, unless you win the Powerball. But hey, you still have to spend money to get a card. So, lot, little, whatever. It's a whole lot of baloney. Don't believe that mess. Don't believe that mess. And there is no get rich quick. There's no such thing. Like, there's none of those courses. Don't spend your money on that BS. Just read a book. Just read a book. Read a few books. Actually, read more than a few books.
Lil Jon said it best.
Yeah. But
If you don't know what I'm referencing, just look up, read a book. Lil
Yep.
Jon. It's a banger.
It's a banger. Anything by Lil Jon, honestly. But seriously, people need to invest in reading more books. People need to invest in reading more, period. People don't realize how valuable, I didn't realize how valuable reading was for a long time. Everybody needs to read more. Everybody needs to just do a little more research, anything that involves using their brain just a little bit, because you'd be surprised how much we don't do that anymore. Or maybe you wouldn't be. I know I'm not half the time anymore, but I read. So that's my only serious point tonight. Start reading. Read a little bit. Even if it's a short story, I don't know, something. Just enhance your vocabulary. Even if it's a little. Do something. Do it for yourself. But yeah. That's that.
All right. Last episode, Horseface. I haven't even seen what you named this one, but that's great. Horseface. And our poll. Hang on. Our poll from WikiLinks.
Hey, I didn't do a poll for Horseface.
Who should be our next guest? Nobody voted for The Rock. Props to y'all. Fuck that guy. After Maui, brother. Fuck that guy. Not one person voted for The Rock. We're tied between the Pope and Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
Travis Kelce. Sorry. I'd rather have Travis Kelce.
I'd rather have Zac Efron, bruh.
Just so I can ask him if his girlfriend actually drinks blood.
Dude, that guy I was telling you on the Golden Globes that hosted this year, that was absolutely horrible. It was some comedian that I never heard of, but he was not funny. Not one joke landed. They actually had to play a laughing track in the background because not one person laughed. And you should have seen the faces of the audience. And they played the laughing track one time and had the audience on the camera, and nobody was laughing.
Everybody was just sitting there.
But he said this joke about Taylor Swift, and she kept a straight face and took a sip of her drink and set it down. And he said, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Fuck her.
But go ahead.
Anyways, Q&A for this last episode. Horseface. New Year's resolutions. What's yours? I would love to see some more responses on this because I feel like some people sometimes have some good ones. You want me to read? I'll read.
Go for it.
All right. I'm not going to say who wrote this, but it does have someone else's name on it, so y'all can pick and choose who that is. Get on Hunter's life insurance before I kill him. I don't think you need to announce that on a show. You know, we read these out loud, and that kind of throws your case straight down. You're going to jail.
That's all right. We won't tell nobody.
I will. If they're offering a reward. Or you can give me part of the life insurance policy. And then Hunter got very serious. Said New Year's resolutions are overused and nobody actually betters themselves. Unpopular opinion. Do things that benefit you year round. I think the goal, though, Vunter, is to do it year round, but you start it with the new year. Yeah. But I feel you. Nobody ever sticks with it.
You're right. It is overrated.
And then somebody else said to have a New Year's resolution.
To not have a New Year's.
To not have a New Year's resolution?
Yeah, their New Year's resolution is to not have a New Year's resolution.
Wow, how cool.
Sounds like they're just going with the flow.
That's pretty.
I respect it.
Chill.
You got a
New Year's resolution?
Hell no, dude.
Okay.
I don't even know what the hell I'm gonna do with my day. How the hell am I gonna know what I'm gonna do for the whole year? Let's be real. Be real. I don't even got a planner. I guess most people. I say most people. I think everybody got a planner, but me.
I think that's more of I think women keep more planners than men. I don't see very many men with planners. We just keep it all right up
Maybe
here.
So. Yeah.
That's why we're always confused and don't know what the fuck's going on.
No, let me tell you right now. Especially related to work. If it wasn't for people telling me that I needed to be somewhere and when I needed to be there and why I needed to be there, I wouldn't have a job. It's just the way it is. And that's with most men. So get over it, women. You're going to have to be. You're going to have to be.
I saw a popular study. We didn't talk about this on the last episode, did we?
I don't know.
You know what study I'm talking about? With some abuse?
Oh, no, we hadn't talked about that.
Great. I can't keep the weeks together, guys. If I'd have wrote it down, we'd be better off. But I saw a study pop up on my feed not too long ago that they were talking about, did a little summary of. I'm just going to give you a quick second to think. What type of couples have the highest domestic abuse, what do you call it? Domestic abuse instances, I guess.
Hold on. Ask the question again. I got an idea. Give me just a second.
Okay, we're gonna give him a
Give
second
it. Give
so I
us.
can
Give
ask
us
the
some
same
silence.
question again.
He's gonna repeat. Shit.
And you got even
He's
more
gonna-
time to think about
He's
it.
gonna repeat the question in just a second. Silence. Oh, that is not what I was looking for. All right. Okay, go for it.
All right. What type of relationship, like what type of couple do we think has the highest instances of domestic abuse?
And let's let you think. All right, time's up. What's the answer?
I could have clarified and specified a little bit more, but I'm talking man and woman, man and man, or woman and woman. What type of relationships have the highest instances of domestic abuse? Okay. Shocker. Not so shocking to me, but I'm sure to a lot of you. Lesbian couples have the highest rate of domestic abuse in the home. Guess who has the lowest rate of domestic abuse?
Who is it?
Men. Gay men.
You're kidding.
Yeah, can you believe that? So let's just sit here.
Maybe because they're pacifists.
Let's sit here
into their
and
ass.
think. Let's think about why that might be. You got any good thoughts?
A few.
Let's hear them.
One basic thought that I have is that maybe women are a little more aggressive than they think they are.
Yeah.
That's one.
Maybe all the passive aggressiveness, maybe two of them can't, maybe if it's man and woman,
Right.
You'll have normal instances
Right.
because at some point the man can't take it anymore. But you got two women. You got two women. You got two women who are just passive aggressive constantly. Like, no, those jeans don't make you look fat. It's fine. Just every day, all day. Eventually, somebody gets mad and beats the other one's ass.
Yeah. I mean, when you're
And
passive,
then the men are just like, "Hey, man, nice pants.
yeah.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that."
Well, here's the thing too. Okay. Here you go. Women take things a lot more personally. Hot take. Women take things a lot more personally than men do. They tend to. Like, that was a great example. A man might go, "Hey, man, maybe you're wearing some skinny jeans," and a man might go, "Hey, man, nice pants." And then a man will probably hit him with something smart ass back, or maybe another joke, or just brush it right off his shoulder. A woman is not going to do that. A woman is going to take that personally and take some offense to it, and maybe become insecure, and maybe make it maybe an aggressive or sassy. Y'all like that word, sassy, or sassy, or smart ass response back. Maybe a little attitude thrown in there. Now, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. I'll wait. Anyways, that's how I see it.
I just thought it was a very funny statistic.
It is a funny statistic.
I thought it was pretty funny.
And if you don't think it's a funny statistic, maybe you're a lesbian. Things to think about. But I do think it's a funny statistic. That is funny. It caught me off guard when he told me. I did not expect that by any means.
Yep.
But yeah, that's funny.
But would you look at that? Just look at it.
Just look at it. I'd like to look at it.
Anyways, crazy story too. Actually, I'm gonna do all the talking
Go for it.
today. Thought we were gonna die last night driving home.
Can you elaborate?
Yeah, I was waiting on you to ask.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want to talk to myself. We were driving home. I saw it was almost dark. It was like, I don't want to say dusk because that makes it seem like there was more light. We could still see sunlight barely on the horizon, but it was dark enough. All of our lights were on and everything like that. We were at the point of day where headlights are useless. but it's also too dark to see without them.
That was smoky.
That's crazy. We were driving west. So, the sun's setting straight ahead of us. The moon should be coming in behind us. I see this bright light. It looks like a very bright star, and I don't know why I noticed it. But it's slowly getting bigger. We're driving and it's slowly getting bigger. It's not moving left or right. It's not a plane, nothing like that. And it just slowly starts getting bigger until it looks like it's the fucking moon. Like, I swear.
What?
I swear, dude. And then
He swears.
just disappears.
What?
There's this giant ring of smoke. I'm dead ass. This is the weirdest shit I've ever seen in my life. There's a giant ring of smoke that comes out from where the light was, like huge. I'm talking, I'm sure it was the size of a house, like just the way.
You think it was like a meteor?
Because I have no idea. But why would it blow off smoke? But it was
If
very
it
weird. And
dissipated.
then after it disappears, this ring of smoke goes away. There's a glowing. I don't know if it's from the sunlight, but nothing else around it was lit up. There's this cloud that I can see that's just almost a perfect circle that's glowing. And we drive by it, and it slowly just kind of fades out. I have no idea what it was. Apparently, a lot of people saw it yesterday. And they're trying to say that it was Starlink launching satellites from Florida. Or do they? Yeah, I think from Florida. But my question is, if they're launching satellites, like, I understand, but why would the light get brighter to us? Like, it was very small. I'm talking about it looked about like that. And it just slowly got bigger. And then it just blew off a ring of smoke and disappeared and left like a glowing cloud.
Maybe instead of light years away, it was light seconds away. And as you were driving, you were driving in the direction that it was heading. And so since it was light seconds instead of light years, you were seeing it as it was happening. But you also watched the full cycle of it happening.
I don't know.
As you were driving.
It was very weird. And it actually.
Light years is a crazy concept too, though.
Yeah.
Like, you ever thought about that?
Are you thinking about what I said at all?
Yeah.
Because it was very weird.
But
It's okay. I just get ignored.
I'm just trying to fathom what you saw.
Still. I'm trying to explain it to you. I explained it to you the best I could. Before the light disappeared, it looked like the moon.
Like a full moon?
Looked like a full moon.
And then there was smoke.
A ring, giant ring of smoke.
Like a perfect ring.
Perfect. Like you're blowing clouds with a cigarette.
Did it go around your car?
No, it was up in the sky.
What the hell?
It was so weird, dude. I'm telling you. And if Anna hadn't seen it, I would have thought I was crazy. But she looked over at me and she was like, "Do you see that?"
More than one person saw it, not just you.
A lot of people are posting about it because nobody.
Did anyone get a photo?
I'm sure a lot of people. Anna has a photo of the cloud that it left over. We didn't get a picture of it while it was doing the thing, like the glowing light that was coming towards us.
I don't
I have to get her to show you the picture, dude.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, it was so creepy. Like, it was so weird, and I just felt uncomfortable.
Were you sitting there like?
No,
like,
I mean, I was just driving and looking. Like, I was barely paying attention to the road, which is bad because I was on the damn interstate doing 80.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I was barely paying attention to the road. It caught my eye so
Which
long.
way were you heading?
We were heading west, back to Texas. We were driving from Monroe. We were almost to Houghton, I think, whenever this happened. But it's just a weird place for it to be seen. And I was thinking maybe we're close to Barksdale. Maybe they were doing but it was not a plane, I'm telling you. It was not a plane.
Well, I don't think it was a plane. Not based off that description. I hope it wasn't a plane. I wouldn't want to be on it if that was the case.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. It was so weird. It freaked me the fuck out. But if you saw that last night, please message and let us know. Because apparently people are seeing it from all over, too. I'm not talking about local. I'm talking about people posting about it all over.
Yeah, and that will have been January 7th.
Yeah, January 7th. If you saw that, let us know.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I was indoors, sitting on the couch, not driving a car. Bless you.
Yeah. I got the sneeze from my dad.
Did you know that sneezes would kill us if it weren't for our brain telling it not to?
That doesn't make any sense.
What do you mean that'll make it? Our
Explain.
brains have a subconscious.
Okay.
Like obviously our brains work on
I think you
on
mean.
their own.
Well, yeah, we are our brains.
Right. But majority, like you have your autonomic. Or, what the hell? This came out of my mouth. What's the different nervous systems? You have your auto.
Yeah.
What is the word? Why can't I think of the word right now? Anyways, you have the one that works automatically, and then you got the one that you control on your own. Obviously, your brain controls everything. But like, I read somewhere that a sneeze, if it wasn't for your brain sending a signal to like dull it down a little bit, a sneeze would kill you.
Why is that?
I don't know the action of the sneeze. I just know what I read.
I have also heard though that you could bite your finger off very easily, and your brain stops you from
Brain
doing
stops
it.
you from
Yeah,
doing
I've
it.
heard
Yeah.
that.
It's the same
Which
deal.
it does make sense because I mean we eat things all the time.
Well, you
that are
could
much
bite through
tougher.
your finger like a carrot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
isn't that crazy? What can we do if our brains would just let us?
It lets us masturbate.
I don't know if it lets us. I think it tells us to stop quite often.
Yours might.
Yeah.
Mine's going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. I'm just
I
playing.
can't
I don't
wait.
do that. I don't
I
do
can't
that.
wait to hear this from from, from your family.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Yeah. Not while they're home.
I don't do it at all. All right. Anyways, let's hit on something else. I know I got something written down that didn't have to do with that.
I was gonna say, why do we feel sad afterwards? I was gonna talk about that some more.
What?
Like, why do we
Post nut
feel
clarity?
Like, yeah, why do you just feel full regret?
Why? You know what? Yeah, but not necessarily.
No, it's
Let's put it this
regret.
way. All right, sometimes, but why?
Yeah, I'm not talking
And
about.
listen, you guys, if this makes you uncomfortable, turn the TV off. but honestly, I know. Yeah, I know what you mean. There's that, but there's also just like the. As soon as you get done, I'm gonna make this as not weird as possible.
As PG as possible.
As soon as you get done, you just do not like. All right, say you're a dude. Say you're doing it, and you're thinking of a woman. You get done, and you just don't want to look at whatever you're looking at anymore. You just, all right. You know what I mean? Like you get
Get
done,
it out of my face.
and you're just like close tab, lock phone, set it down, and then you just kind of look at your hands for a minute, and
you
you're
sit
like,
in a corner, think about your whole
you
life.
just sit there, and you're like, why? Why did I let these hands just do what they just did? It's so weird. What is that?
I'm scum.
What is that? Y'all, and we can try to theorize here what we think it is, but y'all give us some input if that's up your alley, if you want to talk about it, because we're curious. But God,
That's funny.
not rocket.
Yeah.
But
I'm tired of it.
But seriously, what's up with that? I guess we could Google it. I'm sure there's some sort of science behind it or psychology behind it, but I think it's more fun this way. But seriously, that is weird. It is weird. Like, why do you just automatically start thinking of cigarettes as soon as you get done?
I don't know about that.
No, just me.
Yeah.
But again, I don't do that. This is just a theory.
Oh, I'm so glad I saved these things. I saved videos and pictures and stuff.
I got
that
a bunch
come
of them
across.
saved too.
This is a new one. I need to look up and see where they're at on this. Scientists. This is just a regular post that popped up on my feed. Scientists create a drink that cuts blood alcohol levels in half in just 30 minutes.
How does that work?
Safety Shot. I'm going to read the whole
Yeah, go
description
for it.
down here. Safety Shot, a revolutionary blood alcohol detox drink, is set to launch later this year. This was in 2023. I need to look this up. Aiming to transform the hangover cure market. With a patented formula, it pledges to have blood alcohol content and it pledges to have cut in half blood alcohol content in just 30 minutes, mitigating hangovers and alcohol poisoning risk. Marketed as the biggest disruption in the drink market, Safety Shot's scientifically proven ingredients enhance metabolic pathways.
Careful.
This damn mono in my ass, dude. Anyways, creating a protective stomach layer. Priced at $4.99 per 12-ounce can or $19.99 for a 4-pack. It hits U.S. pharmacies in December. So apparently it was supposed to have hit pharmacies
Get
in
that
December.
prescription for it, or
I
is it
don't
over
know.
the
That's
counter?
what I'm wondering.
Huh.
I really want to look this up and see if this is an actual
And how
thing.
fast does it work? Do they give?
It
They
says
say that?
cuts your blood alcohol level in half in 30 minutes.
Damn.
Could you imagine? Just get blasted and just chug this.
Yeah.
Like just have this.
So
on
how
the
does
bird,
that
and then you're
affect-
good to drive home.
How does that
You
affect
can sell that
hangovers?
at bars.
Yeah.
It's supposed to completely get rid of your. I say complete. It's supposed to minimize hangovers.
Yeah. That
But
sounds
just
great.
imagine you
dude.
could sell that at bars too, like just as like.
Wonder what the effect on your liver would be. Like, would that be more beneficial or not?
Yeah, I don't know. It could be detrimental.
You know, like cutting that alcohol level like that, like
Yeah,
not,
and that
letting,
liver
not
said-
letting your liver work at all.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like your liver's not metabolizing any of it no more.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. God, we got to do some more research on that. And
Yeah,
bring
that's
that
very-
back. We'll
that's
have to
very
go to a
interesting.
pharmacy and see if we can pull that up.
Yeah.
Maybe just get trashed before an episode and then drink it, and halfway through, if we're sober, it works.
When is that supposed to hit the?
It
Hit the
said December.
hit the
It was
floor?
when it was supposed to
December.
be there.
So it
Yeah.
might be there now.
Yeah, should be.
What's it called? Does it have a name?
It doesn't. What was it? Safety Shot.
Safety shot. Safety
I'm
shot.
about to look this up on Google. Safety Shot.
Maybe a whole lot less unwanted pregnancies too.
I'm trying not to laugh.
What'd you find?
Drink Safety Shot. They have a whole website for it. Revive the night, seize the morning. World's first alcohol detoxifier that reduces blood alcohol content in as little as 30 minutes.
That
I want to
sounds
see if we
insane.
can order this.
I wonder what that would feel like. Like you just blacked out, zooted, like out of your mind, and then you
This
drink
product
that and in 30
contains
minutes.
caffeine. And it sounds like a hoax. A 4-pack is 19.
Caffeine?
Yeah, a 4-pack is $19.99. 16-pack is $80. Let's look at the description.
How much fluid
we
is
can
it?
we can order some right now.
How much fluid?
12 ounces.
No, that tears it. We're gonna get absolutely blasted for an episode.
Okay, here we go. This is all the ingredients to it. All right, 10 calories in a can.
10 calories?
Yeah, it has 2.4 milligrams of B1 vitamin B1, 2.6 of vitamin B2, 32 milligrams of vitamin B3, 3.4 of vitamin B6, 2.4 of vitamin B12. There's a lot of vitamin B in this shit. Vitamin B5, 10 milligrams, 50 milligrams of calcium, 50 milligrams of magnesium, 50 milligrams of potassium, 50 milligrams of choline. It says shake well. Oh, we're going to have to try this.
Yeah.
I'm about to order this tonight. This is getting ordered. This will be here within the month. I wonder how long. And you can do a subscribe and save and order monthly packages of this shit. Now it says pre-order. When the fuck is this shit going to be out?
Well, when we find out when that's out,
Yeah, I'm ordering. Don't you guys
we're
worry.
gonna get a little tooted up. And we're gonna drink one of those on an episode.
Yeah, we're going to see what happens.
We'll let you know what happens, and if we're laying here dead, all the better. That's views.
I cannot
lively.
wait. This is going to be crazy. Detoxify in minutes, not hours. That's going to be nuts. Yeah, we're definitely
That's
ordering
insane,
some of this,
dude.
brother. I'm excited.
Yeah,
And they have a whole Instagram page too called Drink Safety Shot.
I just can't even imagine what that would feel like. Like, what is your?
Safety Shot, where to buy?
What if you just like? What if you take it and it just makes you shit your brains out?
It might.
Oh, Well, we're gonna find out here
Yeah, we're
on this
ordering.
couch.
I'm so excited. I'm sorry. We just took a huge detour. But
I mean, that's
golly,
interesting though. That's something.
if that's legit,
Yeah.
and we are going to review this, don't worry. We're going to start our episode blasted, guys. I'm talking about cross-eyed. I don't know what's going to happen on this episode.
Yeah.
But the end of it, we'll be apologizing for everything because we'll know what we did wrong.
Yeah.
Shit's going to be crazy.
But that's the thing. We're gonna remember within minutes.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Because of safety shot.
Yeah. No, we don't need to be promoting just yet. We don't know if it's going to work. It might be very bad. All right. We're going to have to cut this episode short.
That's all right. Now before we do though, I have a pet peeve. My pet peeve today is not brushing your tongue when you brush your teeth.
Who did you notice doing that?
I've had a few people tell me they didn't do that.
Okay.
And I said, well, that's enough of you being my friend, so see ya. No, I'm just kidding. But people, brush your tongue. You have to. You know how many microbes and germs grow and bacteria grow on your tongue? Like, you can brush your teeth all day and not get a cavity, but if you want decent smelling breath, the tongue has to be brushed. If you don't brush the tongue, or your teeth at all, but if you don't brush your tongue, your breath ain't gonna smell right. Ever. All right, newsflash. Just a friendly tip from your boy Jay.
I'm not going to comment. I brush my tongue on occasion, but not every time.
Yeah, you do. I've
No.
seen you.
Every time I've brushed my teeth?
I'm there.
That's crazy. I was wondering what those cameras were for. But I hope you guys missed us. If you didn't, try again next week. I don't know what to tell you. Tell your friends, you know. We're not growing as fast as we'd like to. I'm not trying to shit on anybody because I'm tired of doing that because it's obviously not working. You guys are great, but we
love you guys.
We want more people asking us questions and more people interacting with us because we're lonely and don't want to get too depressed without human interaction.
We appreciate every one of y'all that are responding and everything. No, we appreciate every single one of y'all that are listening. It's huge. I mean, the fact that anyone listens to us at all, takes time out of their day to listen to us at all, blows my mind. So keep doing it, keep listening, and we're gonna keep on putting out content because we're thinking of you guys, and we don't want to let you guys down. If that would let you down, I don't know, but. We appreciate you listening, and I hope that you're still enjoying all the episodes. And if you aren't, tell us, and we'll make a change.
We'll fix it up.
We appreciate you. Keep tuning in. Don't stop tuning in. We'll keep putting out the content as long as you're tuning in. As a way with words there. But you got anything else to say?
Yeah. Grab a drink and join the conversation. 50 minutes too late, but we're still getting it done. And Happy New Year, everybody. Hope y'all's New Year started off wonderful and continues that way throughout the next 300 and some odd days.
And don't figure out a resolution. Just do something that you could continue to do, and you continue to do better yourself.
Yeah.
Do it for yourself, folk. Anyways, thanks, guys. See you next week.